Hey guys, welcome back, and today we are going to be talking about Lord Solar Leontus. Now you guys might remember, I believe I did a video on this Leontus, and what I did was I made this the Dreer model base size, and then I put him on top of the bigger Leontus actual base size. Well, I'm changing that up, so this is going to be either Dreer, or I've heard some good things about running that new Inquisitor Croyle, I want to say, on Astra Militarum or Imperial Guard, so I may do him as that. But that leaves, how am I going to get my Lord Solar Leontus? And that gives me my new project, which is the old project. You may recognize some of the base here. This is the original base. You can even see, actually, I think I spray painted everything. Yeah, I spray painted everything, so you can't really see the original colors. But in short, this was the original Lord Solar Leontus base. And what I went with was, I made it more of a trench. So I've got an auto gun of some kind right here, or maybe just a turret weapon, whatever. A chunk of the bunker, because you get 2 of these spare when you build the Aegis defense line. So I put 1 in there to kind of show that it is an Imperial bunker. I had a smoke launcher. Sorry, one sec. Let's quickly trim that off, Just had a little bit to clean off on there. But I got a smoke launcher because, it is a trench. They probably want to hide themselves. I have a radio backpack here that I had spare. Got a pickaxe, a shovel. I got some, obviously, baggage, some turpentine, or whatever you want to make that chemical to be. Got some rope. So just some Cadian upgrade sprue bits. And obviously this is just kind of supposed to represent the trench itself that the commander will be in. And that leaves me with who's going to populate it. Well, I have about 3 models for sure that will be entering this place. I have my old, this was originally a Castellan that I was going to, when I first started Astra Militarum, I didn't really know how it worked. My original plan was to have this guy just always be in charge of my Casterkin, because my Casterkin went with a black and red style. I can pull one up, actually, because I have a current project I'm working on with them. You can't see it. Oh, chain is everywhere. Sorry, I'm working on getting this jewelry chain off. This is what they look like, the same style, obviously, with the white feathers. And originally, I had him as the commissar for them. Then I had him as my creed. Problem is, the only way he really fits into the battlefield is if he's attached to Casterkin, because he didn't really fit the style of any other model other than Casterkin. But here he can be some kind of very important noble officer, even looking still like a Casterkin commander in the Leontus bunker. So you're going to put him, let's say, right here. That's like 1 guy in the bunker alone. That's kind of boring, obviously. Actually, I have 4 guys I can bring in. So the next one is this guy. Now, he was one of my original Castellan models that kind of switched into a mix of Creed and then just kind of being a cool model I happen to have. He's cleaning his sword. I might also put him in there somewhere, maybe more like right here to represent a nobleman that's visiting. And then, of course, I have this old model. Old metal. I already painted him, then I just spray painted him again because metal models are terrible, in my opinion. Not that the detail is beautiful. Problem is, this model chipped. His nose kept chipping. Every little bit kept chipping. So I just respray painted the only part that's going to be seen, because he will be going right here. We're going to move him out of the way just so you don't need to see him anymore. So he's going to be hanging out over here, glued in, talking to everybody. What I'm going to do is, the reason why they aren't glued in yet is because I'm going to paint all this, attach the guys, and then go from there. But in short, I'm going to have this kind of officer of the fleet hanging out. And then I will have even 2 or 3 guys in the bunker. It's still kind of a very little to show a command thing. So, and also to make sure the height matches, I also have this guy. I took, what I did was I took the Cadian upgrade sprue comes with like an engineer. I don't like the engineer model. It doesn't mean anything. And you can throw him on a tank, but like, nah. So I took the body and I added one of my Italian backpacks. Took one of the upgrade sprue heads that don't have goggles on it, because I'm saving those for my special forces and my Spectre squad and all that. And then I took, because he obviously doesn't actually apply to have any weapon, he's just kind of there to show style, he gets this shotgun. The idea being maybe he's a close a guy who's here to make sure nobody bothers the commander. He's going to be standing up up here. Sorry, you fell. I was also considering putting someone up here, but I really like the turret, so I'm not sure about that. Another thing I could do is bring this guy in somehow, but I'm not really sure how that would fit. But for now, that's kind of what we're going with. I may actually, you know what I may do? I'll take him off his base now. Sorry, I'm going to pause this real quick so you don't need to listen. Alrighty, I'm back after doing that. So, I took him off his base, kind of. So, I could maybe throw him in here somewhere. Maybe put him kind of right here, have an overlapping stick, or put him up here, or even right over here. I don't know. I really like the command rod style of him, and originally he was supposed to be an alternate for Leontus, so it works out. I think I will put, you know what, I wasn't sure before, I am putting him on here. I'm not sure where though, so what I'll probably do is, when I finally finish this, completely painted the whole kit, everything, I will do another video. But for now, just kind of wanted to give you the update on my new Leontus bunker model. Hopefully my friends like it, and yeah, hopefully you liked it too. Please leave a like and subscribe, leave a comment of anything you might want to see in the future, anything like that. And yeah, see you next time.